it's Old Man Coffee. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Well, today's our last day at the property in Valley. If you haven't seen our other two videos, I'll put links in the description, but they look like this, okay? This one here and then this one over here. The first video is all about us acquiring the land and clearing it and putting in the cinders. But I want you to know that I read all of the comments, every single comment. I read every single one of them, and I try to respond to every one of them too. May not do it in a text, but if you get a little heart from me, then that shows that I actually read your comment. And I like the comments. Keep them coming, please. I really appreciate it. Well, if you stick around to the end of this video, I'm going to answer a lot of the comments that were asked of us in that first video. So stick around. But in the meantime, here's a little bit of what we did the last day we were at the property in Valley.
You guys ready to go for your morning walk? Huh? You want to go walkies? Walkies! 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 Okay, come on, let's go. There they go. Hey, come on, Phoebe! Come on, Phoebe! Come on, Phoebe! Hey, good girl! Good girl! Ginger! Come on, Ginger! Come on, Ginger! Come on, girl! Come on, good girl! Look at her go. Look at her go. Here comes the runner-up. $1,500
Yeah.
for this one. It's old.
Run over by one of those on Catalina Island. Ran over me twice.
Down to 2760.
You rode one?
No, it ran over me twice.
Oh, it ran over you.
On Catalina Island.
What?
Yeah.
Were you in a car?
No, I was walking.
Oh my God.
And it charged me and knocked me down. And then after she knocked me down, she turned around and ran over me again.
She really had it out.
Yeah, because she had a calf and she was protecting her calf.
That's what I was thinking.
Look at all these dollar bills.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Now to get to the answering of your questions. I think the biggest question was, what did it cost for us to get the cinders, or the property graded and the cinders laid down? Well, the total cost for all of that, that's in that first video, was $4,500. That included all the grading, the cinders, leveling the cinders, everything. From start to finish, $4,500. So those of you that asked that question, there's the answer. Well, another question that's asked, where do you get your fresh water? Well, at the corner of Highway 64 and Highway 180, there's a Chevron station there. And out back of the Chevron station, there's a water distribution setup there for large containers and for small containers. For the large containers, you get a debit card from the Chevron station, and you insert that into the machine and key in the number of gallons that you want, and then it subtracts that from your debit card. I'm not sure, but I think it runs about 4 or 5 cents a gallon. So don't quote me on that, I'm not sure. On the other side of the little building there, there's a hose for small containers like I have. and it cost me $1, 4 quarters, to get 20 gallons. So that's 25 cents for 5 gallons. And then I transfer that water using a water pump, a standard RV system water pump. I transfer that from the 5-gallon jugs into my 80-gallon tank. Another question we got was, what did Valerie pay for the land? Well, what she paid for the land is really not important, because land costs vary widely up in this area above Williams. And the one site that we used, this is the properties that they have listed, and they vary from very expensive to very cheap. And so, like I said, what she paid is not important. What you're going to pay is important. And most of these lands are owned by the same company, and they do finance, carry their own financing. Another question was asked, what about a septic system? What are we going to do for a septic system? Are we going to put one in, or what? Well, for right now, the gray water is not a problem. All right, we can put that out on the land. That's not a problem at all. It's less than 400 gallons a day, and we're not using any black water, no sink water, only shower water. But as for the black tank in the RV, it takes about a month for the both of us to fill that tank up. It's a pretty large tank. It's almost 50 gallons. So when that tank is full, then I take it into town, which is about 5 miles away, to the RV park there, and for $25 I can dump the RV black tank. So for $25 once a month, that's not bad at all. Also, it gives me a chance to get the RV out, get it moving a little bit once a month. That's pretty nice. I like that. And one of the questions we got was, can you live permanently in an RV if you have a septic tank? And the short answer is no, not in Coconino County. The reason is Coconino County does not recognize an RV, a travel trailer, or a motorhome as a permanent residence, even with a septic tank. Now, there's nothing wrong with having a septic tank. In fact, if you have a septic tank, you can use it with an RV, but you cannot live permanently on your own property in Coconino County, even with a septic tank. Well, according to the Coconino County website, you can live in it for 120 days with a permit, or 180 days with a permit that you're going to build a structure, a permanent structure. Hope that answers your question about living in your RV permanently in Coconino County. Someone asked if we have any small critters running around here, like tarantulas and scorpions and snakes and things like that. Well, in the month that we've been here, I've only seen one pack rat. There's a lot of pack rats out here, so there's a lot of them. But anything else, no, I haven't seen them. Well, I hope that answers your questions. And if you have any more, please put them in the comments, and I will be glad to address all of your comments or questions. So until next time, this will be Old Man Coffee saying, dream until your dreams come true.